This decade saw the fragmentation of pop music, the continuing admiration of rock, especially indie, garage, and pop punk, as well as the popularity and interest in dance and electronic music. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 musical acts of the 2000s. For our series on the top 10 musical acts per decade, we've based our choices on a mix of an act's success, popularity, and overall musical legacy.
Come on, baby, don't dream. You can live on this behavior.
This is part of a series of videos spanning the decades of music from the 1950s to the 2000s.
If I wanna close, if I'm my own, even if you were broke, my love don't cost a thing.
Number 10, Justin Timberlake.
You were my sun, you were my earth.
Leaving his boy band NSYNC behind, JT had a tremendous decade in the 2000s.
Now it's your turn to cry.
For starters, 2002's Justified hit the Billboard 200's second spot, while 2006's Future Sex Love Sounds landed at number 1.
I'm bringing SexyBack. The mother boys don't know how to act.
It was after he found a unique, singular voice, added a hip-hop edge to his style,
Go ahead, be gone with it.
and showed off amazing dance moves reminiscent of Michael Jackson that he really established himself as one of the most successful solo artists to come out of the last decade's boy band craze. Number 9, Green Day.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
We all love the punk edge they had in the 90s, particularly on Dookie.
Am I just paranoid? Am I just up?
But Green Day proved to be a driving force in rock music during the next decade too, thanks to American Idiot.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media.
This mega blockbuster album sold over 15 million copies around the planet and was a huge hit with the critics. After songs like Boulevard of Broken Dreams
Like shadows, only one who walks beside me.
and Wake Me Up When September Ends
Wake me up when September ends.
brought some life back into rock radio, they earned a number 1 record with their follow-up, 21st Century Breakdown.
Throw up your arms into the sky, you and I.
Number 8, Lady Gaga. Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta and the popularity of her music during the noughties simply can't be denied.
I can't remember, but it's
Even with just one album
just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance.
and one EP out that decade,
All your love and all your lovers revenge. You and me could write a bad romance.
she reimagined what the 21st century female pop singer could look and be like.
Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face.
Bringing eccentricity to her style and a Queen and David Bowie-influenced sound to her music, Lady Gaga also paved the way for the likes of Katy Perry and Kesha on the music charts. Number 7, Linkin Park.
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
This band was one of the decade's most important acts when it came to the success and mainstream recognition of nu metal and rap metal in the early 2000s.
And I know I may end up failing too.
Case in point, their first record, Hybrid Theory, became the 21st century's best-selling debut after selling over 25 million around the world. 3 years later, their sophomore effort, Meteora, topped the Billboard 200, as did Minutes to Midnight 4 years after that. Meanwhile, songs like In the End, Numb, and What I've Done became popular mainstays in mainstream rock radio. Number 6. Britney Spears. Before turning 20, this pop starlet had sold over 30 million albums, and she has her debut, Baby One More Time, to thank for that, as it became the biggest selling album by a teenage solo artist.
Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Her second record, Oops, I Did It Again, was another chart topper and commercial success.
I did it again. I played with your heart. Got lost in the game.
But it's really Britney Spears' catchy pop songs, a game-changing music video repertoire, and the way she has transitioned from innocent teen to a sexually expressive artist throughout the decade that solidified her place in pop culture and influenced a generation. Miley, Eat Your Heart Out. Number 5. Coldplay.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you.
The thoughtful, often mellow music this band produced during the early 21st century was the cornerstone of rock music in the UK and the US.
Lights go out and I can't be saved.
With songs like Yellow,
And it was all yellow.
Clocks,
Nothing else compares.
and Viva La Vida becoming modern-day classics during the decade.
For some reason I can't explain.
Coldplay wasn't only a critically acclaimed act, but also a massive commercial success.
On this world, but that was when I ruled the world.
2005's X and Y was that year's best-selling album, as was 2008's Viva La Vida or Death and All His Friends.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99.
Number 4. Jay-Z.
I got the rap patrol on the cat patrol. Foes that want to make sure my casket's closed.
Not only is Jay-Z a successful entrepreneur, he's also got musical street cred to boot. His 2001 album, The Blueprint,
H to the Izzo, B to the Izzy. Which Izzo my Nizzle used to drip.
has been cited by many critics as one of the best albums of the decade.
That's the anthem. Get your damn hands up. H to the Izzo, B to the Izzy.
Thanks to his skills as a rapper and MC, as well as his catchy beats, Sean Carter also has the most Billboard 200 chart-topping records ever with 13.
And I do anything necessary for her, so don't let the necessary occur. Yep. All I need in this life is sin. It's me and my girlfriend.
He's also sold over 75 million albums and garnered a whopping 17 Grammys.
That's right. All I need in this life is sin. It's me and my girlfriend.
He also happens to be married to our next musical artist.
It's me and my boyfriend. Me and my boyfriend.
Talk to me.
Number 3. Beyoncé.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Now put your hands up. Up in the club.
Former lead singer of the popular Destiny's Child, Beyoncé more truly found her voice and her superstardom as a solo artist.
Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now.
And it was during this decade that she really shined.
It's got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love.
With songs about love and female empowerment, as well as a 3.6 octave vocal range and a larger-than-life stage personality, Mrs. Carter has influenced many future pop stars.
To the left, everything you own in the box to the left, in the closet, that's my stuff, yes, if I bought it, please don't touch.
Her numerous Grammy wins, chart-topping albums, and smashes like Crazy in Love,
Got me looking so crazy right now, your love's got me looking so crazy right now.
Irreplaceable,
You must not know about me.
Single Ladies Put a Ring on It have cemented her place in music history. Number 2, Radiohead. To say this Thom Yorke-led band has had an impact on music would be an understatement. While we were first introduced to them with their alt-rock work in the 90s, it's their output in the noughties that really lands them here. By changing up their guitar-driven style and incorporating electronic music to their sound, Radiohead showed us that experimentation in rock not only worked, it worked well. Examples include the critically lauded Kid A, and the top 2 album Amnesiac. The band also made waves for the self-release of 2007's In Rainbows, which topped the Billboard 200 albums chart. Before we unveil our pick for top musical act of the 2000s, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Eminem.
Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Jaws all on the floor like Pam, like Tommy just burst in the door.
He was a Missouri-born white guy who grew up in Detroit and wanted to be the best rapper in the world.
Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
And by the end of the 2000s, Eminem was the biggest-selling artist of the decade.
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choke. He's so mad.
With multiple Grammy wins, involvement with several musical projects, and an alter ego named Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers has earned critical praise with half a dozen chart-topping efforts. What's more is that he found success outside his home country and even earned an Oscar for Lose Yourself. But it's due to incredible material on albums like the Marshall Mathers LP.
Anyways, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back, just a chat. Truly yours, your biggest fan. This is Stan.
And the Eminem Show that really put him above the rest.
But sometimes, man, it just seems everybody only wants to discuss me. So this must mean I'm disgusting. But it's just me, I'm just obscene.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite musical act of the 2000s? For more music top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.